I'm Maria Marino, and you're watching A Taste of New York. Today we're visiting Janoon here in Manhattan, which is a Michelin-starred restaurant serving up fine Indian cuisine. And we're learning how to create recipes using royal basmati rice. With its white luster, fragrant aroma, and distinctive buttery flavor, royal basmati rice is a culinary showstopper. For curries, pilafs, stir-fries, or as a side, it's always dazzling. Because of its taste, texture, and presentation, professional chefs love to cook with this rice. Here we are with Chef de Cuisine, Cameron Nassim. So what's cooking?
Today we're going to show you a very traditional Indian dish. It's actually a national dish of India. It's a vegetable biryani. Basically, it's just an Indian stir-fried rice, and it's fairly easy to make, and I'm going to show you.
Sounds good.
All right, so we got our oil nice and hot. We're going to build our tarka, which is basically warming our spices in oil. So we have our garam masala, which is probably the most famous spice masala there is for an Indian cooking. Cinnamon, coriander, cumin, green cardamom are the main components of that dish. We're going to add some dried mint. Okay. And this is blooming the spices, making them flavorful, bringing them back to life, is what's going on right now. Some green chili for a little heat, ginger, and we're gonna add our onion sauce, which is basically just cooked down onion and canned tomatoes. So now that our liquid's reduced a little bit, we're gonna add our vegetables in. In this case, we're adding broccoli, cauliflower, and some green and wax beans. They've been blanched in turmeric for some additional flavor. We're gonna add some yogurt. We have some cashews and raisins. Some paneer, which is basically our homemade cheese, which is basically just cream and some vinegar and some milk. Some fresh cut cilantro. And then finally, what we definitely need is rice to make a biryani. Definitely a little salt. And here we had a little saffron water, which is exactly what it sounds like. Just some saffron blue and some water. Okay. And here, we like to finish it off with some nice fried crispy onions. And that is a vegetable biryani with royal rice at Janoon Restaurant.
So one thing about this rice is how it presents on a plate. I mean, it looks beautiful. It's very aromatic. So nice job, Chef.
Thank you very much. As Chef at Janoon, I like to cook with royal basmati rice. It looks great on the plate.
So now we have pastry chef Matt Morato. What dish are you preparing?
So we're going to do methicellose rice pudding. So it's warm, and as it cools, it melts.
Wow, sounds delicious. Let's get started.
Yep. So the first thing that we do is we're going to cook the rice. And then that way, it's 2-to-1 ratio. And that will allow the rice to become nice and fluffy, all that good stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with rice that we're going to cook. Then we're going to heat the liquid. It's condensed milk, coconut milk, evaporated milk. Then we're going to take the methicellose F50. We're going to combine that with the coconut milk, condensed milk, and evaporated milk. And it's 2.3% of the liquid in volume to the ratio of methicellose. And then we're going to add that to the cooked rice. And then we're going to wrap nice and tight. And then we're going to put it in the oven. So then when the rice pudding's cooked, it's going to come out and look like that. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take the rice pudding with the methicellose in it. And we're going to scoop it into the mold. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to wipe the top. Apply pressure the whole time so it packs all the way down. And we'll put it in the fridge. So then we're going to heat this water. Now this is calcium chloride bath, so it's 0.5% calcium chloride. And what's in here is black rum. It's one of the garnishes. So it's this with sodium alginate and a tablespoon of honey. And then what that'll do is when you drop it, so then we're going to allow it to cook for a few minutes in the sodium alginate bath, which allows a thin layer of gelatin to encase it so that when it comes out, it'll look like caviar. And then we rinse that out in water, and then we give it a little so that they round out. And put that in here. And you get little rum caviar. Yeah, we have fun here. They let us do fun stuff. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the water to a boil. Gotta wait on water boiling. This is a red currant gastrique. So we're gonna take some coconut roasted almonds. Touch them that way. That's good. Then we're gonna get these nice little shards of fresh coconut that we roasted. You can see how it'll move and it'll hold its shape. Now it's a dal. This ginger ice cream. That's very hard right now. And this is the warm rice pudding.
Royal Basmati is a premium rice naturally aged for a minimum of 12 months, which gives it a fluffy, non-sticky texture and intensifies its delicate flavor and aroma. Prepared plain or in your favorite rice recipe, authentic Basmati rice from India is a delicious choice. With Royal, quality is ingrained. To find out more about the full line of Royal rice products, visit AuthenticRoyal.com.